really like baking. Gotten really into baking the past like 4 or 5 months or so. Yeah, I've just got a baking itch that I can't seem to scratch at the moment. mcconville, from Melbourne in Australia, 24, and been living in Rotterdam for the past 1.5 years or so. Was DJing in Melbourne a bit and now just carried it over to here. Still loving it as much as I did when I started.
What is your artist name?
mcconville, just a space between my last name. There was a bit, yeah, which sort of made me think maybe I should change it, because you see my name and then you see my DJ name, it's like, oh, it's just his last name. And I thought, oh, like DJ mcconville. No, it's mcconville, which is a little weird because I don't MC at all, but it's like a two-steppy breakbeat. I like to kind of mix it up quite a lot depending on where I'm going to play. I'd rather tailor it to the venue than have one style that'll let me play. Yeah. I know there was university here, and my brother has studied in The Hague and really recommended Rotterdam as like a nice place to live, lots of like nightlife, things going on. So that and the university being here made it for a pretty easy choice. I would say Kyoto Ramen. It's further east, like following down the main road. Nice little spot, really good ramen, yeah. I like it. It's a bit hard, like style-wise. I think it's more like a heavy techno, which I'm not personally into a lot, but I see someone like Bakelit I really like. Beer Garden's great. Perron, if there's a DJ I know or really want to see playing. Big sucker for Grab. Everything he produces, I'm on it. Other than that, I'll fire up a few like Ross from Friends I love, Over Mono, Cassettes for Kids, and then probably Chaos in the CBD as well. Like what they're producing is like nice loungy, housey stuff that you can sort of just have on in the background or just like enjoy listening to, but then their sets can be anything else. They can go really hard, they can go really funky. I think their range is super impressive. Yeah, I think there's a radio, I guess, yeah. I'm playing at Radio Worm every month. I would like to do more, but just time restrictions. Just on Mixcloud and then Radio Worm, and it's Standard Broadcasting is the name of the show. Put it on, that would be really cool. I think it's a cool venue. Small, so like nice and intimate. People are always up the front. There's very few people down the back of it. It is sort of quieter, so it's a closer feeling to the crowd. They do the boiler rooms at Sugar Mountain. It's like a sort of a port area, but more geared towards having events there and like functions. All outdoors, lots of stuff in summer. That'd be the dream spot there. Yeah, I've got a pet dog. She's a Kelpie crossed with something that we don't know. No one knows. Her name's Clover, going to the Irish roots of the family. The mum and dad are both from Ireland, and mum's from a county outside of Dublin, dad's from a county outside of Belfast. They grew up there, moved to Australia when they were about roughly in their early 20s, and then met in Melbourne and stayed there. Mum was just going for like a holiday, working holiday, and decided to stay. Really like baking, gotten really into baking the past like 4 or 5 months or so, so any chance I get I'm baking, trying to dial back because I realize the amount of like sugar and everything that I'm just eating is insane, so dialing back on that, but otherwise gonna like bake some savory stuff. Pretty boring, but yeah, I've just got a baking itch that I can't seem to scratch at the moment. Chocolate chip cookies. I've got a really good recipe that it's not your regular old boring, oh yeah, it's fine. These are some like mammoth cookies that are probably like that big chunks of chocolate, put some peanuts in them, some walnuts in them, gooey on the inside, yeah. It's
Baking with CONVILLE.
baking with, yeah.
Done.
At the moment I'm into a lot of fiction, or like fantasy, or like crime, thriller. Red Sun or Red Rising trilogy, sort of sci-fi-ish, but written more like a fantasy book. If you're into that genre, then I reckon you'll like it. Played piano from the age of like 6, so that's sort of my intro to music, but obviously I can't play it here, so I never really mixing in key and like finding melodies that match and vocals that match melody. It's super handy to have that sort of music background and theory knowledge. If I'm doing anything that doesn't require listening to someone else or to like something else like a movie or TV show or mixing, then I'm listening to music. Whether it's music or a podcast, I've always got something in my ears. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, Die Hard. I want to say Momo.
Momo, that's
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
Well, it's Appa for me. But
Yeah, I mean, also good, yeah.